Hey. Let's see what it is. You know what it do. Savage AF is the show. I'm Black Pedro.
I'm Shang, and what's going on? I want to first off say welcome to Savage AF. For the people that don't know, now you know. Right?
Fuck your feelings, facts matter. That's our motto.
Fuck your feelings, facts matter. But the main thing is, thank you for your support. We saw the subscribers gone up, but we still need to go up more. But we appreciate you. We're on from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Mondays and Fridays. And what's the other side? Are we at what the other thing we on? Something like
Tuesday to Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Live on YouTube and Facebook. You know what it is, y'all.
Yeah.
We here doing it for you 5 days a week. If you ever miss us live, that's why you need to tap in to the YouTube channel. YouTube.com/C/SavageAFWorld, all one word. Get into that, man. And when you get there, make sure you are subscribing or you ain't surviving and we ain't vibing. You know what I'm saying? You want to, let me see. You got it? Let me get it. You know what I'm saying?
You got it? You got what? I was going to do that, but I was waiting. I was waiting to do this.
So we need all that, man. All the thumbs and the noises. You're in your house. Go ahead.
You can go boop, 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 boop. And y'all gonna quit making fun of me. You know what? I didn't drink last night, but tonight getting fucked up. Y'all making fun of me drinking. I'm getting hammered, and everybody, and I'm starting fights, and I'm yeah. Why don't you move down to the other side of the bar, bitch? And then the woman, then she's gonna hit me, and then we gonna. No, I'm not. That's wrong. That's not true.
No, you don't even. You don't even have to fight when you get drunk, man. It's just, it's a good time. But yeah,
I just
Mardi Gras was fun yesterday.
It was buck wild. Yeah, I saw the people on the feed fucking with us. Thank you.
Shout out to Harold and Bell's Creole Restaurant here in Los Angeles, man. Black owned for generations, and always a good time on Mardi Gras there. So glad to be back to that. It felt good for sure. So that being said, not everybody watches stuff. Some people are, audiophiles, as they say. You might want to catch us in the car. Drive time, as they call it. If you ever want to catch up with the ear game, we are wherever you get your podcasts on all platforms. So know that that's there for you as well. Okay. That's how much we care. It's like we're thinking about you in so many ways. So that being said, the absolute most important thing in life right now, and probably for the rest of our existence, is
until World War III. World War III.
So make sure you're following us on the gram, as the kids call it. Is that what the kids? I don't know. No kids
I'm not sure. There are no kids. But you know what? Follow us both. Follow at Black Pedro. Follow at Comedian Shang. Follow. We got some. Wow. Somebody said, "Show me some man boob." What the fuck is that?
You know what? That's I'm so tired.
All right, let's shout out. Let's shout out the people. All right, let's shout out a few people. I'll start off and then finish them off. Queen B in the building. Maya Baker's in the building. Brunda. Thank you for coming to the show. Hope you laughed at the show with some wild shit. And that wild dude that came up on stage and felt the need to hug me, no idea. But hey, he enjoyed the show. Wow. Yeah, that happened in Dallas. Okay. Let them know who else while I grab this real quick. Who else? Let them know.
I see Nicole H, Breezy JJ's, Christina Brown on the Get Down, Maya Baker, keeping it hot. Ev Gatlin, watch her with the Gatling guns is what they call her. Miss Adverb, don't judge me for Mardi Gras. I'm a heathen every day, so ain't nothing new.
Yeah, I wouldn't say you were a heathen. You were having a good time, and there was a lot of cool people. There was a lot of cool people there. It was really cool.
Now I caught up with a lot of old people. I mean, people that I known, for a long time and hadn't seen in a while. So that was all good. It was a great vibe, man. Good to be there. Much like this show, you know what I'm saying? Great vibe.
Yeah, great vibe.
And if if you don't like it, fuck your feelings. Facts matter. That's just, just go do your thing. All right, man. So here we go, y'all. We might as well get into it. It is
Are we giving the rundown on the rundown? We got a lot of
it's about that time.
Is it I want everybody to know it's about that time. We're about to have, that's right, the smoothest cat in the business. Smooth, silky, I don't know what color you call him. Almond.
Almondy.
Yeah, almondy. This nigga is absolutely, all you ladies think he's delicious, and all you men think he's delicious. Don't fuck around. He's gonna give you the rundown on the rundown. It's Pedro.
Yeah, you know what it is. All right, so it's March 2nd, 2022. Okay, it is a Wednesday for you. Hump day for those who are getting it in. We're gonna end with the Shangry today because we have Sir Shangry himself. Insane in the Ukraine. Got them thing, got no planes.
Yeah.
I hope that I did it just.
That was close. That was pretty much it. That was pretty much it.
Black Pedro popping today. Right before that is Wordle up, y'all. I'll explain. I've been sucked into the portal. We'll see.
Yeah.
But before we get into that, bitch, plea. The feds look like they've gotten their first guilty plea from one of the Oath Keepers. So it's time for them flapjacks to flip. Yeah. Watch them flip. All right. But before we get into that, this is ridiculous.
It's just preposterous.
It's balderdash. DeSatan's up to it again as he, and I'm going to say the word berates a group of students for wearing masks behind him. We'll get into it, man. But before we get into that, man, again, March 2nd, 2022. We're going to start off with that critical question that, tends to get to the bottom of things. Okay. And when you need to get to the bottom of the situation, you need to start with this question.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Motherfucker say what? So last night was the SOTU or STOPE, whatever, State of the Union. SOTU. And, Big Money Biden. Yeah, he was out there, cool, smooth Joe, doing his thing, stayed awake.
He did say some bitch shit, though.
All the things he wants to.
There was bitch shit that he said that the Republicans agreed with that I thought, fuck you, about the police. Did you see that where he's like, fund the police? That made my ass itch. That made my ass itch. Not my whole ass, just like the corner butt cheek part of irritation. I feel like, I got shingles right when he said it.
No, absolutely. And I get that sentiment. Absolutely, man. I eventually take it as a kind of a middle of the road statement, right? Because no mainstream politician is going to ever come out and say, I defund the police, you know what I mean? Like, don't give them any money. No, fund the police though doesn't necessarily have to mean you give them tanks and goddamn Airwolf helicopters and shit like that, and dragging horses with armored horses with fucking missiles.
Are those rhinos with armor? Yes, they are.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
we've decided we're going full fucking jungle on you bitches. But
yeah, I think I've been in more of like an underfund or reduce the funds that we give police for all this military shit. And let's get back to a sensible level. Guns, bullets,
right?
A couple of shields, a helmet.
Nicole H said he had some elder moments. I agree. He was being submissive. I agree. Bitch, he was being bitch. Why don't y'all say what it is?
Y'all knew he said he ran on the platform of I'll be able to reach across the aisle and I've got Republican friends and blah blah blah. So that none of that is surprising to me. And this is both not surprising, but more like a motherfucker say what? When specifically Biden was getting into talking about the treatment of veterans. And at that point, and you know what he's building up to. He done lost a son. And by the way, if you want to just talk about just like loss in life, like Joe Biden been through it. This nigga lost like 2.5 families, kids, and
Right.
all kind of shit. Like
Wives,
no matter how
all
you feel
kinds
about him, that's a tough walk. So you know, he lost one of his sons to to cancer, believed to be linked with these fire pits that they have. He was near them in Iraq and one other place. I'm sorry. And so
Detroit.
yeah, no,
That wasn't Detroit.
close.
Thought it was
So
Detroit.
and then as he's building up to referencing his son and the treatment of veterans around this stuff, you got excuse me, Lori Big Head Boebert, the gun-toting, want to bring guns to Congress floor Boebert, who she gets up there and is like yells out some shit about, and you put 13 of them there, just starts yelling about
making up shit.
Well, it's a reference to the 13 warriors who were killed in the exit of Afghanistan, like during those little.
Well, yeah, it was.
I don't want to say
bullshit.
little, sorry, but the conflict.
It was bullshit. It was bullshit. And both Marjorie Taylor, neck too big green, and this little, I call her a little sex puppet that was blown up to be in Congress or Senate, whatever the fuck her cunt ass is. They were yelling unnecessary shit. And the nigga between them was like, "Well, y'all bitches, please shut up. Bitches, please." Shut up, bitches.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And so obviously this brings up that time. And wait, I'm going to take a little detour just to say hi because we haven't seen her in a while and we got some good news. But Shawnee, Bermuda's finest, I got in a battle with COVID and I won. Thank you, girl. Woo. Good to hear that. That you're here with us, and thank you for chiming in.
Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Absolutely,
glad you're okay.
Appreciate you. Welcome back. It's been a while, so thank you, Shawnee. All right, so obviously this yell out, this interruption, it's obviously a disrespectful and inappropriate thing to do to a president, and if any liberal ever did that or done that, you know what I mean? It would be disrespectful still, right? It'd be intentional disrespect, right? Like it, and that, that's just the short of it for me. So there's that, but it also brings up that time when the congressman, I'll pull up where he's from, but when he yelled out at Obama, "You lie!"
Yeah.
When Obama was talking about Obamacare and how it would not provide health care for
and he was wrong. Yeah, look what happened. A lot of people live because of Obamacare. You stupid cunts. That's what I got to say to you. All you people that thought the shit didn't work. It did work, bitches. Sorry. Go ahead. I apologize.
No, I feel you, bro.
I got that off my chest, though. You noticed that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, so she went Congress, Karen. I put a couple K's in there just to get close to what it really is. But
you didn't see the brother that kind of looked at him like, "Well, you bitches, please shut up. Y'all both look. Both you bitches is crazy. Yeah. Quit yelling shit. And you know what? Marjorie Taylor Greene, first she was like, I won't do it. And then what's the other, Boebert? She was like, I want to though. You ugly. Fuck both of you. Now both of y'all, like if I was on an island, I definitely would not. I wouldn't rape you, but eventually you get up off that pussy. But even then, I'd probably go, nah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until we're rescued before I would even fuck with them. Both of them are horrible human beings. But you don't see the expression on the brother's face? Like,
oh yeah, no, this is
seriously, bitches. Seriously,
settle the fuck down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but and I see a lot of people talking about distractions for various different reasons. But yeah, ultimately, that's what it's intended to do. At a point in which he was speaking specifically about the treatment of veterans, and as we're on the brink of World War III, that's hard to say. World War.
But you
World
almost
War
said it.
III.
Let me tell you something. Most people don't even say it as good as you said it. But I'm gonna tell everybody in the feed. Pedro said it very well. It's very good.
I speak good sometimes.
A lot of time, like people in the feed. A lot of y'all don't know how to spell. I can spell real good. Also, you know what else is really good about me, lady? I wash my ass and then I clean it very thoroughly. And then even when I fart, you can smell potpourri.
Potpourri. But yeah, we're on the brink of another war globally, seemingly, and Biden's talking about you know, how we treat our veterans, and she wants to put. I mean, listen, the exit out of Afghanistan was not clean, bro. But I really don't know
how would it have been clean?
People expected it to do, and like if any other president had done it. But we all know we needed to do it. Like we can't just be there forever, dog. Like that makes no sense because we're not trying to take over the country.
But you know what? You got to think.
What the fuck, dog?
With the Democrats. No. Other than the Democrats being the biggest pussies in the world, and they are. They're fucking backing down and caving in, and he's trying to always, appease these motherfuckers so we could work with them. They could suck a dick. I mean, fuck that. It's just wrong. I mean, we like as soon as she yelled out, somebody should have sit down, bitch. Sit down, sit down, bitch. Yelling shit. Sit down. Now, and the thing is, they weren't even one. They said Obama lied, which he didn't. He was giving the information, and second, pertaining to what Biden was talking about, it didn't apply. Why would they even do that when it didn't even apply? It was just silly. It was just them being assholes.
Yeah, I mean, it's very immature, obviously, and like I said, inappropriate behavior. If either side done it, but we've only so far seen Republicans act like this in these formal settings.
But they never. Why don't clap? We never clap back. We never clap back in real time. Like, why don't you shut up, you lying bitches? Your turn.
Yeah, Yeah, they always take the high road, and I'm not even so sure that like yelling back and forth with them in that setting, because you put up two pictures earlier of what they kind of are mentally, an orangutan and a gorilla. So you imagine yelling back and forth with these two motherfuckers, like,
yeah, I can.
It'd be a waste of your evolution. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and then she goes, and then you go, and then they go to Democrats, clap back and growl back at Marjorie Taylor, albino gorilla green. That was her wrestling name. I can't stand these bitches. I swear to God. Like, again, Pedro's very pro don't beat up women. I give him that. All right. And even though y'all say I'm not pro German Shepherd, because I had to give one that, ticket to dog heaven. The point is, all right, these two women could and should be beat up.
Yeah. Preferably by the orangutan and gorilla. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I'm talking about Democrats, men.
No.
They need man hands. Yeah, they do. I'll pay the people in the feed. This bitch need man hands. All right, and a toothbrush. God damn. But aside from that, both these women need to be socked up, or maybe we hire some UFC, some UFC female fighters that got kicked out of UFC for doing cocaine. We offer them
fighting dirty,
right? We offer them some cocaine, and then
in exchange for
them beating both these bitches.
And there's no referee, so you can just do what you want.
Right, you can do what you want. if they tap, keep breaking their arm. Fuck these bitches. Because and I heard people saying that AJ Fitz said it's irresponsible to leave all those millions in equipment there. Billions. I agree. Okay.
But I think, well, and I don't know the numbers on this, but a certain portion of it was, that equipment had been disabled. And right. So, if there may have been, yeah, I mean, we saw images of the Taliban rolling around in trucks and stuff. But like a lot of those helicopters and stuff like that had been, a lot of them, not all, obviously. And again, it wasn't clean. We know that. But it was necessary. So you know, you just get out of that. But Boebert wants to blame him for the 13.
But they also
wants to blame Biden for 13 lives.
Fucking stupid. Have anybody seen where the Republicans are blaming Biden for Russia, for Putin invading the Ukraine? This is how fucked up they make up shit. They pull it out their ass. You know what I'm saying?
Ass nuggets of knowledge is what they
like. They said, like the Red Sparrow was created by the Republican Party. No, it wasn't. You just make shit up. You just say incoherent shit. Black Pedro one time smacked me on the ass. That's what all the female senators are saying on the Republican side.
Making up shit.
And Pedro's like, I never was.
I haven't been to DC since I was like 20 something.
And even then, I didn't smack any Republican woman on the ass. Oh. But I know ones that need to be smacked in their motherfucking grill. They need a 5-finger discount to go to their brain basket until it's rattled to the point where they can't eat soup. Fuck them. Fuck them. Yeah, and anybody in the feed that backs these bitches, fuck you too. Yeah. And your mama. And if you got kids, I won't say fuck you to them, but I will spell F***CK them. Yeah.
Yeah. There was no clean way out of that. But this was a disrespectful behavior from Lauren Boebert. Hobart. Please go Slowbert. Yeah, you know, I'm proposing, you know, make it a pay-per-view of just them and 2 large apes in a cage, and whoever comes out is what happens.
This one looks like he's singing the blues for some reason. Lord, pick a bale of cotton and I don't care.
I was born by the river in a little tent. All right, man. Speaking of monkey motherfuckers, this next guy.
This
ass nugget. This is ridiculous. Yeah, that guy. DeSatan, Ron DeSatan, DeSantis, whatever. DeSatanist. He now I use berate, but you know, it's a hard word. I mean a harsh word. But you know, it was like he's getting to the podium, gets up to the podium at a, you know, speaking event at USF, and there's, you know, a row of kids behind him, you know, and they all had on masks, and he was like, you know, we got to cut out this mask, you know, this COVID charade, and it's not helping anything. This is ridiculous. You can wear the masks you want, but this is ridiculous. You know, you imagine a kid, you 19, 20 years old, whatever, and the fucking governor of your state.
Yeah, it would have been funny if they all ran up and just jumped him. Just
like, bitch, get out my face.
Bitch.
Socially distance, you whore.
Yeah. But no, DeSatan's always saying some dumb shit. But in this situation,
that was my kid up there and he was talking to him like that, I'd be like, motherfucker, don't ever in your
fucking life
shit. You leave my child
and the bottom line is,
first of all, I yell at my kid like, the fuck you doing standing behind this ass?
Let's start there with your kid.
I taught you better than that.
I don't know, like DeSatan, I would just let him know, yeah, you heard me. You can act like you didn't hear me. I'm gonna beat your ass when you come off the podium. Your ass is getting beat. I don't know.
Yeah.
Excuse me, what did you say, Black Pedro? You heard me. You heard me, motherfucker. What? You heard me. Fuck you up. Another person need their ass beat. So what? Like, now, if they were wearing masks like this, yes, I would make fun of them. If that was
Pam Knox is on some I wish a motherfucker would. She's like, if that was my kid.
But yeah,
Shawnee's coming back strong. She's like, they should have spat on him.
Damn,
that would have been funny.
And
that's also assault, though. I think if you actually
spit on somebody.
So,
but let me ask you this: the bottom line is he's making fun of the mask. He's trying to acting as though Corona is still not around.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's the people that aren't vaccinated that are taking the brunt of it. No matter what the fuck y'all say in the feed. Okay, fuck your feelings. Facts matter. The people that are more affected right now pertaining to COVID, Delta, and Omicron are the unvaccinated. So you can say we can wear masks. That's me Saturday when we were on the way to San Francisco. It's my new mask. It's called the Sperm. It's a nice mask. But I'm saying, I don't even know where the fuck I found that. But for him to mock any kids, he should, right there, he should be in trouble. You shouldn't, who are you to even try to sway them?
Yeah, I mean, you know, like Maya said, they should have kept their masks and walked out, kept the mask on. But yeah, you know, all the kids took their mask off because he's sitting there talking to them like he's their fucking dad. I'm like, bro, I don't even have kids. And the first thought was, nigga, I wish that was my child. I wish I had sent my child to some backwards.
The next person asking question is, let me see here, Black Pedro. What do you say? What?
I spit on you, Patui.
Wow. He spit on me. I can't believe it.
That fucking guy.
Fucking guy spit on me. No, I think that even after Biden's speech, which I thought was soft like pudding, was the definition of yogurty to me. Should have went harder in the paint, made us feel like you are going to fight for us. But it was a lot of backpedaling and a lot of accommodating to the right who don't give a fuck about you, Biden, making shit up. They said that you were actually the person that shot Kennedy during the Kennedy assassination. I don't know if you knew that, Pedro. They said that Biden shot Kennedy.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard that theory yet.
I know a lot of y'all people didn't know that. They blame Biden for shooting Kennedy. Okay, stop the blue hat. That's not the fact, Shane. What's not the fact? What's not the facts? What I'm saying? Clarify, nigga. No, I'm saying you interrupt me. I'm saying the bottom line is right now, okay, other than that soft ass yogurty fucking speech, we still have to start as Democrats checking these motherfuckers. If DeSatan says something like that with misinformation to these kids or does anything like that, he must be checked and checked thoroughly. And for somebody not to check him, then they could eat a crispy bag of dill dicks.
Dill dicks? Like pickled dicks?
Is that dill dicks sounds, yeah.
No, I mean, like, yeah, because, you know, there's like dill pickles. Are you talking about pickling the dicks now and then bagging them and then dick pickle the salt?
Okay, that's a good point. So
I mean, just think out the business plan all the way through. Because it's like,
so how about this?
Brines and shit like that, whatever.
Sauteed dicks. Longer. How about we go with sauteed dicks? Can we
just and put those in the bag and then
sauteed dick, and maybe for the people who like onions, put onions in with the dicks and feed them to all the Republicans that said it. Nicole H., I will punch you in the clitoris. Settle down. I will flapjack you in the fallopian tube. Okay. I am not the one. All right?
Maya suggests butter and garlic. All right, man. So, and some of them are vampires, so maybe that would hit them too. Hit them with the garlic.
Right.
Haha. And now you're cooking.
Yeah, but Satan's always saying some shit like that. And of course, palatable white little fucking kids are gonna listen. You know, it's and the right wing is like Pavlov's dog. You ring the bell of something that's not true, and their mouth starts salivating. So, I think they're full of shit. And the niggas that believe it, oh, for real?
For real, son?
For real. Yeah.
Well, man, speaking of the game in these streets, all right, that was just an image from The Wire, one of the greatest television series ever. Once you get in these streets, right, and then you get knocked up, or you get locked up or whatever, right? And you know the popos run up on you.
Because it happens, you know what I'm
And you
saying?
get into the system, man. You see motherfuckers start flipping and shit, and you know
what I'm saying? These bitches be
like,
trying you. You know what I mean? I know what you're saying. A lot of times these bitches be trying you, and then you got to try back. Of course, that's what happens. You know what I'm saying, son?
Son, check this out, son. All right. Let me see my save stories. This shit didn't update on my phone. I have to pull it up over here. But one of the Oath Keepers, I think about 11 of them are under charges for, sedition. And let me pull up this.
So he was
and one of them has finally flipped. And the Feds seem to have their first plea deal. This is for seditious conspiracy. Joshua James is his name. And ultimately the Feds are trying to get the leader of the Oath Keepers, Stuart Rhodes.
You mean the one-eye wonder?
Yeah, one-eye yar. If you just threw a swashbuckling hat on that nigga, yar.
Yeah. Well, this is the guy, Joshua. Joshua said, I like my asshole the size it is, and I'm gonna keep it that way. Even though I'm an American, I want a Japanese butthole. Yeah, because our Japanese buttholes are smaller. They're tighter and smaller, as opposed to American buttholes, which are bigger. But after about 20 years in prison, I would imagine your butthole is frighteningly large.
Yeah, he's trying to avoid that. And anytime we plea, while he might be trying to protect his asshole, we also know in these streets that snitchers get stitches. And that's what he's about to do. He's about to flip and snitch and cooperate.
They're going to get him. They're going to get him.
As the authorities would say. But Joshua James, one of the 11 Oath Keepers who are being charged with seditious conspiracy. And, those are serious charges. And we've been throwing around sedition and all of this shit. And insurrection. And, the right is like, well, it wasn't an insurrection. It's not sedition. Blah, 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 blah. Well, these charges are here. And this dude is like, yeah, I did it, but he did it more. So let me tell you where the where the gold is. Yeah. So he's about to cooperate, and
if he cooperates,
this is a turning point.
Right. But did you know if he cooperates, because he is definitely high up in the chain, we get Pirate Bill.
Yar.
Yar. We get them.
Yar, matey.
Yeah, Krusty. He works at the Krusty Krab. Look at this fucking guy. How can a woman love
Popeye?
this?
He's like,
but there's women that love motherfuckers like this. I'm single. I'm a good man. I'm smart. I got straight teeth. I got both my eyes, bitches. Oath Keepers. Both my eyes, bitches. And women still fall for these motherfuckers. Amazing. This guy's like, and I wore my fucking special Splash t-shirt, bro.
This shit is sponsored by America. Fuck yeah.
Oh wait, if you look at the whole shirt, it does say America somewhere on there.
I see a flag on both sides on both sleeves.
This motherfucker is definitely. But now that he
flag.
Now that he said, "Hey, I'm guilty," you know what that means.
You know what
they're gonna get him in jail. If he turns on the Oath Keepers, he won't make it. They'll kill him. They'll kill him.
Well, I don't know, man. Like this is one of those things that kind of bolsters one of the things I believe is that these guys aren't tough, right? Like these aren't.
Oh no.
They're just lost deep in their racism, and they got this white guy thing going on that nothing can stop them, and should be. And all of us are in their way. So blah blah blah, wham wham wham. But once you hit them with some real shit, whether it's something real life in the streets or in the courts, with some time up their ass, then they will turn into, as you might call it, Shang, yogurty, vanilla flavored, no fruit, just like the blandest bit of gelatinous ooze substance. No flavor to it either. just you got to add ingredients because this motherfucker is just become the base soft flavorless yogurt. So,
but I'm gonna let you know right now, these guys, these are some of the other oath keepers that were arrested. All of them look like they smell like bear shit. But the point is, you said they're not tough, but I have seen them bitch up once they do get the, any kind of charges. In fact, during the Charlottesville, there was a bunch of Vice documentary on white nationalists, and then they beat this beat this interracial couple up that were walking through the park when they were doing their, Jews will not replace us. If anybody remembers that, when he was doing that, they had the tiki torches and the khaki pants, which fucked up khaki, because khaki's like, now we can't sell khakis while people think we hate niggas. So they beat these people up. They get arrested quickly. The cops are like, motherfucker, we saw you.
Yeah.
And the only reason they beat them up because they said that the white girl was a race traitor. I think that I'm saying it right. And the brother they just beat up because he was black. And so,
the same old reason for that.
Same old. But they arrested these motherfuckers, and the footage of them crying, and them because they're going straight to jail. That the trial was super fast. My wife, and what about my kids, and what about my whiteness, and my future is gone because I beat a nigger and a white woman up. They were crying, bro.
No, she's not a white woman to them. She's a nigger lover. A nigger lover.
Yeah. So
is what they did.
You know what? I want to see them act that hard when they do it then. They don't. And I see y'all people in the feed. Shawnette with and Nicole Ace, I'm still gonna punch you in the left portion of your fallopian tube for you talking shit. I'm gonna see you in the streets.
Maya wants to send these guys to the Russian front. The thing is, they would join the Russian side and be like, yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Let's clear this shit out, bro, and take over. Now we live in a white place, the right place. And, so this is concurrent with the dude, Guy Refitz, that we talked about last week, who is like the first one of these dudes going to trial. Actually, he's not an oath keeper, but he is being charged. He does have like serious charges against him.
Right.
Let me say, yeah. So, while other people may be out there still trying to, and contemplating whether to fight these cases, these insurrectionists, these seditionists,
all of them are insurrectionists. And I hate when they call them anything else but that. For the people in the feed, you could think what you want, but the bottom line is what they did was not only I'm not super democracy. I don't know if Pedro's super democracy, what the American flag. But these motherfuckers went against all the shit that they said that they were for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
the police, everything.
Even like I had a conversation with Miss Aber or like a messaging back and forth where it was just like recognizing that there's some people who weren't there to do anything violent. But were there, but for me, I don't have too much sympathy for that because it's like, and I agree with that. I know that there were people there who were just intending to stand on the lawn and yell a bunch of shit or whatever. And a lot of people did. A lot of people did do that. I mean, I'm talking about on an individual level. Like as a mob, it obviously was intended to do something else. But not everybody was at the forefront. Not all those people who were out on the lawn went into the Capitol and did anything. But I don't have sympathy for them either or anything like that, because at the end of the day, their presence there means that they do not believe that Joseph Robinette Biden was legitimately elected. And I'm just like done with that narrative or like trying to talk to anybody like that. You know what I mean? Like, so they're lost in a different sense. Like they weren't willing to go far enough to be like trying to hang people, but they were out there because they're stupid. Like, and I don't have time for that. Like, that's just the bottom line.
Okay, but
fucking dumb.
No. Now hold up. Wait a minute. I wouldn't call them dumb. And even though we have trolls sometime in the feed, you're dumb and your family's dumb and your mother's dumb. In fact, I think her pussy's dumb for even letting you come through it. But aside from that, aside from my personal feelings, and how I express myself and feel like your mother should be kicked in the face by a donkey. That's my own what I think. And if you're a Nazi, you fuck you too. I don't think they're dumb. I think that they absolutely deliberate. The people that didn't do anything wrong still came there with ill intentions.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're in their mind, this wasn't a legitimate election, and they still wanted it stopped. They weren't, they wanted the certification of Joseph Biden to still be interrupted.
Right.
They just
they
weren't willing to go in the building and like shit on things and swing from chandeliers like fucking monkeys or whatever. Like they were just they were only willing to stand outside on the lawn, but in that they're still lost. You know what I mean?
Oh, they're lost.
Like they're absolutely lost.
But black people don't get to feel lost and frustrated. And no, we go straight to jail. We go to jail. We get beat up by the cops. They harass us. Even when we're like, I was lost. I was not in my right mind. But when they're not in their right mind, even if they're yelling shit, kill Mike Pence, even though some of them may not have ran up in there with the noose and everything else, they did say that flat out. And I just don't give them I agree with Pedro.
I have no sympathy for those people.
None.
Like, at least
all of them can eat a dick, and all of them's family, all of his family stupid. Not just like if you raise a kid that stupid, then you're stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Like my son was pretty stupid, but I can't blame nobody but me.
Hey, you gotta look in the mirror. I'm starting. Get it?
I wasn't gonna say that either. I wasn't gonna. But you were about to sing it. You were literally
and then I stopped. I was like, oh yeah.
Okay, don't because then I will make fun of you.
But yeah, these more serious charges, the seditions and the attempt to interrupt an act of Congress and things like that. It'll be interesting to see how these fall, especially with this Oath Keeper case, because now they got a snitch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
They have a snitch here, so that should.
And by the way, for all you white supremacists and nationalists, this is your snitch. This is him right here. Make sure you take a picture. James. Keep it, Joshua. Make sure you keep a picture of him. He didn't want to spend the rest of his life in jail, but that's Joshua right there. All right. Make sure you remember him. Take a picture just in case you decide you want to go out with a shotgun and kill him or something. Do what you got to do. And then after that, come from the left side and fuck up 1 hour Willie. You'll never see you coming.
Yeah, man. Flank him. Flank him. All right, man. So I want to see what kind of singing voice this Joshua James has.
He's going to sing, and then these guys are going to find him.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, man. So we're going to keep it pushing, y'all. Moving right through this show today. And as we do, we're going to do it a little something like this. Okay.
Hey. It's your boy Black Pedro popping in. Hey. With another popping to let you know what's popping.
Where you at?
Your boy Black Pedro with another popping to let you know what's popping. Oh man, this damn thing, these damn phones or whatever, they get you. They got the news on here and the entertainment. I'm watching sports. I was watching Michigan State go blue yesterday while at Mardi Gras, while drinking, while eating. Like come on, man. It's just the phone lets you do too much, so it soaks up all your time. Get your whole life.
I use mine for porn.
No, see that's a that's a 3-day stint right there. You know what I mean? Like you lose so much time to your phone, and then they went and got even more evil and put games in there, things you can play, video games.
Now they're over the line. Now they've done too much.
And I'll admit, I've gotten caught up in this WORDLE craze. I don't know if you are familiar with Shang. Are you up on this WORDLE?
Let me be honest with everybody. I'm not going to lie. No, I'm not.
No. Yeah, so it's a word game. Like there's
WORDLE.
Yeah. Like they give you, basically 3 letters to fill in or whatever, 4 letters to fill, like a 4-letter word, and they give you a jumble of like 7 letters, and you have to
play
like find a word.
And you played this game, is what you're telling me.
Yeah. And but the word you're looking for is something specific based on a theme, so it's not just like any word. So there could, and then there's like trying to play the game to find. There's different versions of the game, but I love crossword puzzles, right? I really do. But I stopped playing for a while, and this is kind of like, it's not quite a crossword, but it's something similar. It's supposed to make you smarter.
Pam asked the question: is there porn Wordle?
She said porn over Wordle.
No, I think
porn is greater than Wordle.
I think she was asking you porn Wordle.
No, that's what the little fish. It's the fish mouth, and it's
no, the little fish mouth was. She wanted some mouth on her fish.
I think you're misreading.
I might be. Yeah, you're right.
It's like the math symbol. That's greater than, less than.
I'm sorry.
Less than, greater than, less than.
I thought that meant. I thought that meant.
Now I know what you. Now I see where you was going.
Yeah, lick me where I pee out of.
Stay focused, young brother. All right, we almost there. You need some Wordle in your life. It helps keep your mind sharp. But I like to do stuff like this to just like keep my mind sharp. Sometimes, you know what I mean. At my restaurant job, like I don't write anything down, and I just focus on remembering everything that people ordered. Like I did a party of 12 the other day. I didn't write down anything at all. None of their drink orders, none of their food.
No, I mean that's cool.
Now they didn't get any food or drink, but I still kept my mind sharp.
And Pamela Knox.
And I don't make mistakes like that, really.
Pamela Knox, I ain't too old to kick your ass. You want some of this old man hands?
Yeah.
Look at that hand. I would never kick your ass, Pamela. You're a good person. And even though you smell like old cheese, I like you.
Wow. Good on crackers, but not in bed. Let's go. All right, man. But yeah, so this is not an endorsement by me, but I was just kind
of sounds like it though.
No, I'm caught up in it. You know what I mean? Like I'm just letting you know how I'm wasting my time by trying to sharpen my mind.
That was honest.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because we do a lot of shit on our phones, right?
But Wordle, I never heard of it, but it sounds fun.
Yeah, it's boomed. It's boomed recently, and it's a fun thing to play. They got a speed game version where you have a limited amount of time to find a word, and you can do you're going up 4, 5, 6, 7-letter words sometimes, and it's like, holy fuck. Really test your vocabulary and get you thinking. It's also a visual thing because you're like seeing these jumbles of letters and trying to pull out words.
I need to find a graphic. All right, I'm gonna find a graphic. Word.
Oh yeah, here I'll show you the little icon maybe. Boom boom. No, that won't be a good. It's like this.
Is that what it looked like?
Yeah, man.
That's not what I found. No, what I found was, you sure that's it? Because I put in word vomit and Wordle came up. That's what came up.
No, that's not it. I don't know what that is.
That's called word vomit.
Okay, nope. It's called Wordle. See.
All right. Okay. Lauren Boebert needs to shut the fuck. Dave Morris.
But you see how the next app though is news, right?
Yeah.
And then after that, in the background is like contacts and stuff. So, I'm still into, and I'm educating my mind in so many ways.
Well,
I'm on a very, nimble, very sharp regimen to keep my mind nimble.
Well, we got a few messages. Fleur de Adverb said Zell. Her 500 sent you your Wordle so much.
Somebody got to teach the baby words. You don't know none. Damn.
Dave, what's up, Dave? Lauren Boebert needs to shut the fuck up and keep her Mandingo fantasies to herself. Oh, let's go.
Coming in hot, folks.
Coming in hot. Wow, y'all. You know what I like about our people that watch Savage AF? They don't give a fuck.
Nope. Pamela Knox suggests that maybe you looked up Squirtle. It's Pokemon. Did you look up Squirtle?
No, I looked.
That sounds like one of your porn things, man. Squirtle.
It's nasty. I like when a woman squash, but not that much. Well, I don't know why I went into a voice like this, but don't you ever squirtle on me. Don't you ever put your squirtle on me. I'll show you. My lawyer will talk to you soon. No, honestly, I didn't know about the game, but what I do know about this game is this game we got to keep on this. Make sure you check us out on all the podcast versions of the show, which is on iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and SoundCloud. Also, make sure you follow us on the YouTube-age. The YouTube-age is very important.
It's scrolling at the bottom.
It's scrolling at the bottom, but you got to press the button. That shit was magic.
The sound on that motherfucker was crisp. Boy, these headphones
that shit came through. The headphone tore me up on that one. But make sure y'all do that, and make sure y'all do that for us.
Hey, man, but if
what, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
If you follow us on all those, but we're not done yet. I know you thought I was done. Follow us on the IG, bam, at Black Pedro. WORDLE up, It's found a word. You take 3 letters, put them in it, quite a blur. Don't know. Make sure you follow me at Comedian Shang, and make sure you do that. Also, check this out. We will send you $5 million if you tell your friends to subscribe to the channel and to check us out on YouTube, which is on YouTube, not YouTube, I'm sorry, on Facebook. On Facebook. Yeah. Make sure you follow us on Facebook on savage.a.f. Just look up Savage AF. And if you don't, that's that bullshit. That's how I feel about it. And that's by the way, thanks for the props. Yeah. Rhonda, thanks for coming to the show. Good time. Thank you for the props for anybody in the feed. I saw somebody said that, and I appreciate it. Thank y'all. Y'all need to check us out live, though, when we do live shows. I got a couple live shows coming up that I want y'all to come to, but I will let y'all know when to go, and that'll be it. You got any shows this week you going to go get down on?
No, I don't have anything booked this week. I'm waiting to hear about like the Chateau next week and shit like that. So,
okay, but we will be doing more shows. I want you to know that, and you will be able to decipher them more than Wordle.
Yeah, buddy. Waste that time, guys. But if you do it, find the fun. It's better than Candy Crush, I believe. That's just mine.
Wow.
Like I think you put it, and I've never even played Candy Crush, but I'm just like,
what?
What was that? It just kind of seems silly to me. But, this is like at least vocabulary.
It's vocabulary, right? So what I wanted to say, and we're both going to talk about this, but I'm going to talk about this. My Shangry is really Shangry, and I want to say before I put the Shangry in there, even though that's not the name of the title of what I'm going to talk about, fuck these niggas in Ukraine. So tired of this shit. Racism is everywhere. Including during a war. Okay. Apparently they had time. They could take time out of, trying to get their people out. Understanding that they're at war and there's a very good chance to get. But they had enough time, Pedro, to be racist as fuck to people of color. There's a lot of footage out there, so don't give me that bullshit that, no, it was in isolated situations. They wanted to get the mothers and daughters out first and kids and stuff. No, they're doing it to everybody. Here's a clip from the Ukrainians preventing a black woman getting on the train and letting white women, same age, kid too, Come on.
Black girl go. They're pushing her. They're not letting her go. They're not letting her go. Is it right? Is it right? They're not letting the black girl go. 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 They're not letting the black girl go.
So they let basically what they're doing is they're forcing black people, Africans, actually not just black people, Africans and Indians that actually are studying over in Ukraine. They won't let them leave. They won't, or they have to leave last. They have to get on the trains last to exit motherfucking Ukraine. They can take the time to be racist. And Portland, not Portland, but Portland too. In Poland right now, they have signs, no blacks.
Yeah.
No blacks. And there's footage after footage after footage after footage of situations where black people were prevented from getting on, and they paid their own way to catch the train. They're forced to pay. Ukrainians aren't. They're forced to make sure they get themselves there. They're not. So that's what's happening. So I think Ukraine is insane in the Ukraine.
Well, we talked about this when it was first reported, and I am going to be the one to give you that this isn't happening to every Black, Indian, Latino, Arab person trying to exit Ukraine. It's not happening to every single one of them. It's not. Like, there are people who have had okay experiences going.
But it's happening to enough where it was.
I'm not saying it's insignificant, but you were like, it's happening to all of them. It's like, if we're going to say facts matter, it's like, that's not true. So I gotta
okay.
say that. But
all right.
And also
right.
it's reported, because I just saw a story today. Sarah Seidner was interviewing a Nigerian woman. I believe she said she was Ghanaian, who said that upon arrival in I think she said Romania, she had wonderful experience, and they were feeding and housing, and she hasn't had to spend $1 yet, because they're taking care of everything, and trying to assist them in every way. So it hasn't been everybody's experience, but it is an experience, and it is something that we go through globally.
Okay. Globally, the bottom line is there's a lot of people. The Ukrainians are primarily a white. Ukraine is primarily white nation.
Yeah, the national.
The people of color that are over there studying, the people of color that are over there, there has been incident after incident after incident where the people of color are getting treated shitty, and the Ukrainians are not. Since the
Ukraine has been called out for this, reportedly
very much so.
They're doing better with that. So
but there is a lot of instances where video after video after video. I couldn't play the other video because it was CNN. But
yeah, we talked about this. Yeah, I know we got it's happened. Yeah, but it's also been addressed, and so, like, by talking about it, by people sharing it and exposing
people sharing it on social media,
it's like we know it's not hasn't gone anywhere. Racism has only gone around the world and back again twice and 3-4 times. So it's obviously in every part of the planet it can exist.
Russia, yeah. Right. Russia is definitely not going to welcome anybody. We know that, because Russia's they are a pure white. In fact, this is them at the border. Oops.
Yeah. My
bad. But the point is, I still feel like it's happening enough. We got to talk about it. We got to call them out. Just like I feel like we should call the Democrats out. We should call the Republicans out when Boebert and Gorilla Neck. I call the Gorilla Neck catcher's mitt pussy. Marjorie Taylor Greene, both of these bitches yell out. They should be immediately actually socked to the ground, metaphorically. But in my life, if I could actually sock these bitches without any kind of ramifications, I don't hit women, but I would hit these two bitches. These two bitches would get all hands. It would be a 24 all hands channel with these bitches, and would never cut off ever. It would be just hands. Good morning, bitch. Good night, bitch. Good afternoon, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. Nobody did that, bitch. You making up shit. Shut your mouth. Stop yelling at the president. He is the president. Your president's not. That's what they would get.
All day, hands?
All day. 24 hours.
Yeah. They just need to get their ass up out of Congress, man. That shit is crazy. Yeah. What's even crazier is that we're probably going to get more candidates like that rather than less. Yay, America. Welcome, guys. Stay a while.
I miss adverb sarcasm. Okay. It was a dude named Sar that ended up marrying a lady named Chasm. They got together and they were snarky with each other until they died.
Oh yeah, I don't think any refugees are fleeing. No refugees are fleeing to Russia.
Okay, exactly. Now, again, miss adverb. The fleur adverb, sarcasm. Sarcastic.
Fleur.
We know that. Okay, watch your tone. See you in these streets. And the next time you send me to a giant nipple,
that was crazy. Just so y'all know, if you are ever in San Francisco and you hit a Miss Adverb up like, hey, where should we go tonight? She's going to send you to some scene from Blade where Shang and I had to fight off so many vampires.
It was so
I've never sliced a nigga in half before.
But it happened.
With a garlic dipped sword. All right. That shit was crazy. It got nasty in there. And we was like, give me the fuck about shit. No, it was just a weird place. It was a weird place. I don't know why you would send two grown-ass Negro men to that spot, girl. But we're going obviously you don't get out much. I don't know what that place used to be, girl, but it ain't the old.
Let me reiterate. Two grown-ass heterosexual men.
It was a mix. I mean, there were heterosexual couples there.
I know.
But it was just like
and that was the first like 6
every
songs.
Fucking song was
that was the first 6 songs. And lights. and then
just everything was red. The whole room was red.
And they had fog and bullshit. It was bullshit. And next time I see you, Miss Adverb, because we will be coming back up to do shows, I'm going to pick the fucking place.
I'm like, I just paid to walk into a fire drill. Hank. I was like, are we supposed to leave?
Yeah.
I smell smoke. Is that smoke?
Yeah, we're not. Never again. Never again.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Miss Adverb. You are sharp in so many ways, girl. But when your club game is suspect, you are at the you are at the top of our most wanted list for the atrocities that have occurred, girl. These are war crimes.
It's all your fault.
Niggas was looking for a good time in the Bay, and she was like, "Yeah, go to the vampire's lair."
Yeah, that was.
It was a nigga. Blade was in there. The nigga from Vampire in Brooklyn.
Yes.
Man, it was. I couldn't anymore. So, yeah, it was lichens in that bitch. I was like, that nigga just turned into a wolf. I'm not. Yeah. I can't.
And then and the wild part, right after he turned into a wolf, he asked me to dance. I'm like, no, nigga, no. Nobody dancing with you on 6 songs. 10 songs in.
Oh, and then Miss Adverb didn't show up. Like, I'll be there in 15 minutes.
We ate 9 pizzas before you came.
It's gone. Yeah, there was a dope pizza spot right next door.
That's the I will give that. Savage AF, we hear
New York slices.
It was huge, yeah. And then we were getting accosted by a lot of people, but it was a good time. Yo, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Thank y'all so much for getting down with us. We will be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's right. That'll be a Thursday. And also share this with your friends. If you happen to be in the Marina Del Rey area tonight, I will be at the Venice Underground Comedy. It's no longer the Townhouse. It's at Killer Shrimp. It'll be tonight. Delicious. In Marina and dangerous.
Dangerously delicious.
Marina Del Rey tonight. All right. So make sure y'all come out to the show. The show's not till 9:30. So it'll be
tonight.
Got
time. Wash your ass.
You got time. Wash your ass and come to the show. Appreciate y'all.
Nicole H is not liking Wordle so far. Again, this was not an endorsement. I wasn't saying go out and try it.
It kind of was.
My life.
It kind of
was. What I was doing and things when I'm going through, and I need to relax. Okay, Pedro, I'm just telling you how I'm doing it. No, but she wanted to tell me that like I gave a bad endorsement, or I told her to go do the thing, and I didn't tell you to go download the thing.
You kind of did.
I specifically said
what we advertised on
not an
Savage
endorsement.
AF, that was an advertisement for Wordle on Savage AF because now everybody's gonna look for Wordle. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
I'm telling you what I'm doing with my life. All
okay,
right, it's
what
not
you doing
called
with your
Wordle.
life? Now you got everybody else doing it with their life.
It rhymes with turtle. Okay, I'm not gonna say the name, but I'm playing the game and it rhymes with turtle.
That misses the point.
Or Squirtle. Well, some people are just joining in, so I'm playing a new game and it's called Squirtle. We leave.
Okay, we'll go with that tonight. We'll see you.
I'm going.
Y'all, 9:30.
I'm playing the game.
9:30. I don't know if I can play the music on here. Oh yeah. Okay, that's all I can play. Yeah, they won't let you. Yeah, screenshot. They ain't gonna let you. Yeah, they.
And I told nobody to buy Bitcoin. See, I said crypto. I said crypto.
No.
Crypto. Like if if a gangster stuff
AJ
is foot,
Fitz said slight promotion. It was kind of promotion.
Man. AJ, come on, dog.
All right,
don't let him get you with this slander, dog.
Tonight, Venice Underground. Look it up. Venice Underground at Killer Shrimp in Marina Del Rey. Rocking out tonight on the show. Jesus Tinjo is going to be on the show. I think I fucked his name up. Trejo. I trade hoes all the time. And
like Danny Trejo, like the Trejo.
Danny Trejo. Yeah. And then there's I forget these other. Erica Rhodes is on the show. Jonathan Kite, and all motherfuckers that benefit from whiteness or the one Latino that they let in, and the one nigga.
Come on, Shane.
It's kind of racist.
Not everything's racial in America. Shane.
Everything's not racial. But you know what Ukraine was? Fuck y'all.
The Ukraine.
Ukraine.
In the Ukraine.
When we come back tomorrow, I want to see more subscribers. If I don't, I'm cussing y'all out for my Shangry's gonna be fuck y'all for not supporting something you like. Yeah. All right. Motherfuckers. Yeah, they see he's my designated motherfucker sayer.
Yeah.
So we will see you tomorrow. You're supposed to say it. Yeah, tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Right. Yes. Right. Yep. Savage AF. Fucking fitness. Facts matters. It was a bit. Bye. Bye.